guys, my name is Drew and today I'm going to be covering lower body power development using plyometric training. In short, plyometric training is the performance of bodyweight exercises using the stretch shortening cycle. Let's get into the video.
The stretch shortening cycle is a combination of an eccentric contraction in which involved muscles undergo tension through lengthening and a concentric contraction in which the muscles shorten. When muscles shorten immediately after a stretch, force and the subsequent power output increases while the amount of energy expended decreases. Therefore, greater power uses less metabolic energy. Plyometric training addresses that the range of elasticity is directly proportionate to the capability of the tissue to resist forces and return to its original shape when releasing load. An example of a plyometric exercise is the drop jump. As demonstrated, the athlete drops from an elevated surface to the ground, then immediately jumps back up into the air, gaining as much height as possible. This utilises the stretch shortening cycle as the contact time is rapid with the floor. To maximise the benefit, aim for contact time within 100 to 200 milliseconds. The drop jump can be progressed by using a greater height as shown in this video. Another example is two-footed hurdle jumps. As demonstrated, the athlete takes off using 2 feet and lands using 2 feet, jumping through a series of 3 to 5 hurdles. Again, the contact time with the floor is very short, utilising the stretch shortening cycle. This can also be progressed by increasing the height of the hurdles. In an article published by Markovic and Mikulic, the available literature related to lower body plyometrics and its effect on humans' neural and musculoskeletal systems was critically reviewed. They found that performance, muscle function, stiffness of various elastic components of the muscle tendon complex, lower extremity strength, power, and stretch shortening cycle muscle function all had positive changes occur. They stated that plyometric training has the potential to enhance athletic performance such as jumping, sprinting, agility, and endurance performance, and reduce the risk of lower extremity injuries in female athletes. Overall, Markovic and Mikulic recommend the use of plyometrics for improving lower extremity muscle function, general functional performance of healthy individuals, performance enhancement for athletes, and injury prevention. They also believe that the use of plyometric exercises act as a bridge between strength and speed training, and have the ability to improve performance in both explosive and endurance athletic events. To have a look at research into plyometric training in greater detail, Yankee, Castillo, Itura Castillo, Asara, and Nakamura investigated the effects of 2 different volume-equated weekly distributed short-term plyometric training programs on futsal players' physical performance. They had 44 futsal players divided into 3 groups: 2 days per week of plyometric training, 1 day a week of plyometric training, and a control group who did no plyometric training. The results found that 1 day a week and 2 day a week plyometric training are effective for improving futsal players' 50-metre sprint, change of direction ability, and horizontal jump performance. Repeat sprint ability improved in 1 day a week plyometric training compared to the control group, whereas 2 day a week did not show significant change. Overall, they concluded that the optimal design of a plyometric training program for futsal players should be considered at 1 day per week to improve the futsal players' physical performance. These 2 pieces of research strongly support that plyometric training boosts overall athletic performance. Numerous sports involve the use of the stretch shortening cycle, and using plyometric training is beneficial as it is an effective method of developing explosive strength and reactive ability. The ability to stretch the connective and elastic tissues increases the efficiency of human movement, which is highly beneficial for athletes. Overall, when partaking in plyometric exercises, it is important to perform a thorough warm-up of the involved muscles. Bodyweight exercises utilising kinetic energy and light weights should be used. The athlete should aim to increase the speed and acceleration of the movement before increasing the drop height or takeoff height. You can use the analogy of the floor being very hot and that any prolonged contact will be dangerous. This in turn can help to keep the ground contact time between 100 to 200 milliseconds. Additionally, rest periods are important for safe and effective use of plyometrics. Overall, I recommend to perform 3 to 6 sets of around 3 to 8 repetitions of plyometric exercises dependent on how advanced the athlete is.